Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you guys good news, good tidings. The marriage between Nigeria and Recession has finally been dissolved. Yes, in the past we've done videos on Recession and things like that, and those were times when there were speculations from international organizations that according to their figures, it appeared Nigeria was getting out of the recession. But now, the Nigerian government has officially said that, look, yes, according to our figures, there's been consecutive growth in the economy that indicate that, yes, we're officially out. But the figures on paper and the reality on the street, are they the same? That's what I'm here to find out today on the streets. Do people now have more money in their pockets? Did somebody get a raise at work? Is a business owner now experiencing more sales? My name is Shenwa Adetunji. Let's get out into the streets, talk to people, find out what they have to say about this new news, if it's good news or if it's bad news. So you're aware that we're finally out of the recession now?
So said by the government.
Do you believe it?
I don't believe in the Nigerian government because at times they speak what is not in order naturally to cajole the citizen. Because when the government are talking that we are out of recession and we cannot feel the impact, so what's the meaning of coming out and telling millions of Nigerians that we are out of Nigeria? I don't believe in what the government are actually saying.
According to figures, there's been consecutive growth in the economy. For you, have you felt it?
Of course, even when we do not have recession, there has been increase in figures in terms of economic growth. Are you getting it? So even when we are in economic recession, we have growth. So I believe in those figures that there are growth, but we've not been feeling the impact because there is no fund, no investment in order to boost the numbers of companies we are having day by day in Nigeria.
So personally for you, what would you experience that will make you say, okay, I believe now that we're finally out of the recession? What would you experience? Is it that maybe they'll give you a raise at work or your business will boom or what?
I personally, as an entertainer, are getting it? In order to feel the impact, government need to sanford all this complaint. They should give them easy access to investment. And then if you and I can go to any places to apply for job without rejecting us, that shows we've seen the impact. Because if these people have enough money to pay the workers, there is no need for them to reject applicants.
So for you now, it's about getting a job.
It's about getting a job. If you and I can wake up in a day and to find one or two things to do and that will bring money into our pocket, that shows there is impact in the Nigerian economy. So I can believe the government, okay, actually we are coming up and we are coming out of economic recession.
According to APC loyalists, they feel the fact that the figures have shown that we're out of recession means that the policies are working. And according to PDP, they are saying that, look, there's nothing to be excited about. Right now, can I say that you are siding with the PDP?
See, let me tell you, this is not a matter of political labula. If you and I getting it, could walk up to any company, or if you and I could walk up with a business idea, and we can get easy investment, easy fund to start, are you getting it? That shows we are out of it. It is, Nigeria, we like to politicalize everything we are doing. When the PDP are telling us we are not out of recession, the APC are telling us, who are they cajoling? Nigerians are not fool. I am not supporting any political party, either we are out of it or not. But let the government do the right thing, the needful need to be done.
They have not reflected on the life of Nigerians. There's no doubt about that.
Business has not improved, nothing. For you personally?
Sure, what I'm telling you is my mind. Nothing have improved until we see the effect of out of recession on the life of Nigerians. Then we will know that it has started working.
So on this topic, are you siding with the PDP? Because the PDP said, look, we're out of the recession, fine, but there's nothing to be excited about.
Yeah, because it has not reflected on the life of the citizens. So there's no excitement. So until we see the effect of out of recession in the life of Nigerians, then.
When you say see the effect, what exactly do you mean? Personally, for you now.
I mean, most Nigerians can't feed well. 3 square meals a day is a problem. I personally, I'm into business. I'm at Computer Village here. Yeah. The prices of my goods, the sales, is still dull, everything. So, which means there's no much money in the hands of the citizens. Yeah.
Okay, so for you, if your sales increases and
the vibrancy of the economy determines all these claims from the government quarters. Do you understand? So that's it.
Okay, so according to the figures, the economy has grown steadily consecutively. And based on that definition, we can say we're out of the recession. Does that make you happy?
Thank you very much. I don't really understand when you say we are out of recession, because you saw a succession in the growth of our economy by indices, a figure right up, not the people of Nigeria, citizenry, saying that we are out of recession. The government came and said we are out of recession. No, you cannot impose it on us. We are entrepreneurs. I am into information and communication technology business. I can tell. 2 weeks back, the Nigerian Stock Exchange was going down the drain, including Nestle and the rest of it. We are going down. It kept dropping. And not only that, you said you are going to educate our Nigerian bankers to become entrepreneurs in their banking system, because all along they've been trading with the government funds. Now they want to have a loan from the bank, and they cannot train you. They cannot come give you books. They will not encourage you to start. And as it is today, the banking are not doing well. These banks you see all over, they don't do well. They don't have money. During weekend, they cannot transfer money from a particular, maybe from GT Bank to Diamond Bank, or from Zenith Bank to Stanbic IBTC. They always hold their money because they don't have money. And are you saying that the average Nigerian is saying that we are out of recession, or the government is imposing it on us by the so-called APC government? We cannot be bamboozled. Don't deceive the people. Enough of all this lie. You can't keep telling lies every day, every night. We know what is obtainable in the land. You don't just come and tell us we're out of recession because what have you done? The market price is changing. Has a bag of rice left 22,000 to 8,000? Have the groundnut oil we used to buy for 2005, has it gone back from 5,000 to 2005? Where are the parameters to ascertain that we are actually out of recession? The transport system, has it gone better? What have you got to show that we are out of the recession you are claiming? I don't want to believe in it. Please take our word back to the government that they should stop lying. Let's work by facts and figures. Let citizenry say, yes, we are enjoying the government of the day, rather than the government telling us what we should believe in. No, the media should do their job very well and go to the woman in the market and those who are at home to tell us that with the government or the economy has grown successively.
Okay. Personally, for you now, what experience? You said you're into ICT business. Yeah. What experience would make you say, okay, for a fact, I can say Nigeria is out of the recession? Is it if your sales increases or what exactly?
In fact, as we speak, the sales is not even increasing. Before the Salah, during the Salah, and after the Salah, there is no sales. Go back, go to the marketplaces and begin to do your verification. People are just looking. They have the stock. Nobody is really buying as it ought to be. But we believe God that we are going to sell. And we're selling by faith. We are not selling because of the government or there are people actually buying. Where is the money? Where are the sales? Where are the people? Everybody looking.
Okay. Don't you think that perhaps it could be maybe because of a marketing problem? Maybe you're not doing enough marketing, that's why. Because for some people, business is booming.
Yes, anybody can tell you business is booming because we want to talk in faith. We are all faith movers in Nigeria. Nigerians are people who are very determined. They don't want to believe the facts that there are recession in the land. If you ask me, if you take 5 million naira maybe 3-4 years ago to Dubai and you want to buy information and communication technology equipment, you buy something reasonable. But today, 5 million naira is pocket money. It's not even enough for you to buy a hand luggage of goods that you want to sell in Nigeria. How much more talking of clearing at the airport? The clearing at the airport, the tariff is very high. The tariff is one of the bad things happening in this country. You are in recession, yet your tariff is very high. You still measure your recession with the dollar charges at the same time, either at the port or at the airport. It's a terrible thing. I don't know who is the economics minister of this country and who is planning Nigeria economy. Why would you say you're under recession and at the same time the tariff, the indexes you charge are still very, very high based on the dollar rating? Are you encouraging the nation to grow? That's what I'm wondering. Have they reduced their tariff? They are still telling us that we want to be paying the taxes. The taxes you are paying, have you made provision for it?
If the value of the naira improves against the dollar, would you consider that a parameter?
Is 365 a good one? We are using 163, 175 and we say it was too much before they came in 2015. Now you are, from that time to now, we are struggling between 365 and 400. Is that a good tariff? Is that a good tariff? Even if you go to Iran or you go to Egypt and you go to even Libya, ordinary Libya here, even in Mugabe, here, even in Gambia, even in Ghana, Is Nigeria tariff better than their tariff? Is their currency better than their currency? Even in Cotonou, CFA. Is Nigeria currency better than CFA? So you don't just jump. You must work it out for people to see and experience. It will show in the lives of people. They will express it. You don't say it that some people are saying it. They can pay a lot of people to begin to confess some things. But I am a Nigerian and I want every Nigerian to be comfortable. That's my dream. I want Nigeria to be happy. I want Nigerians to be rich. Don't tell us what we are feeling. We know what we are feeling. So I don't think it's a good thing for us for the moment. Don't just say it. How much have you injected into the economy? You did a budget of about 7 trillion naira. You have not disbursed it. We have not seen it. You have not pushed it to the private sector. We have not seen it. And you are still paying teacher salary within five months intervals. What are you saying? So the Minister of Finance and the presidency, they should come out and begin to reach out to lives. They shouldn't just jump into conclusion up there and begin to make us feel that we are good.
We are quitting out of recession.
Yeah, we're out of it.
Out of it.
Yes.
My brother, I don't believe.
Yeah, but
I don't believe.
Why? According to the figures that were released, we're out.
If you ask me personally, I would say I have not seen anything changed. We are still into the same recession psychologically because things are still cost in the market. Nothing has been done good for the masses of the Nigerian country. And secondly, if government knows that there's nothing good they're going to do for us, it's better they let us be. You understand? Yeah. Let us be. Let them tell us the fact. If they want to restructure the country, let them restructure the country. If they want to divide the country, let them divide the country. Because the suffering is too much for the masses. It is unbearable on us. Okay, I'm a comedian. Yeah. My stage name is MC Drummer, the comedian. Food no dey house, Buhari go lock gate for border. How you want make the people waiting inside the country survive? I think you see them. So, to me, I have seen that the thing is not working. And there's no way you keep doing the same mistakes and you expect different results. It's not done. Right? So, I don't see any difference. People, as I heard it, I read it now in the paper that we are gradually getting out of recession. My brother, is a lie. Things still remains the same. There's no changes.
But according to the figures, there's been consecutive growth in the economy.
How many percent? I read it yesterday. Not up to 20%.
Yes, but doesn't that show that something is working?
The way me and you expect it is not working like that. And we should have gone far before now, based on all these excuses that are given to us. We should have done better than that before now. So my brother, we don't see any changes at all.
Okay, personally for you now, what experience would you have that will make you conclude that, okay, I think personally I can say at this point, because of this and this that is happening to me, I can say Nigeria is getting out of the recession. What would you experience?
Let me just tell you the fact. My dear, we need younger ideas to take over the government. Let's start from there first. Let's start from there. We need younger, fresher ideas to take over the government. Look at the executive president of France now. He's around 35 years of age. Now, how old is our president? Both the past ones, even the present one, how old is he? You can't compare your level of exposure in life to his own. He's an old school. I advise him to go and rest. Leave the government of this country to the youths. Let them try. Let's see if we will achieve what we have been crying for years back. Yeah.
But you know that can happen to 2019.
2019?
Yeah, the next election.
I don't know, but let's watch out and see.
But personally, what would you experience? Because from what you said now, it's like for you, if they switch the person in power, then you can say we're out of the recession. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
If they switch the person in power, then you can say Nigeria is out of it.
Yes.
I don't believe that. Generally, things are not even working well right about now. You know, waking up in the morning, doing nothing. Boys on the street, just trying to get some money. You yourself, what do you think about it? I am just the guy dropping out of school every time. It's not as if I'm not even ambitious or I'm not inspired about what I'm being taught in school. But the fact is, what's the essence of being a star when the favorite fan is missing? Times are hard. All we want is money. All we want is life. There are no works for students. Anytime I come around this Ikeja side now, you see graduates HND, NDs, master's degree, they got nothing to do. So I wouldn't think about government talking about we are out of recession. I think we are deep down inside of the recession. We are dying. Government, please do something. Boys really need to work and make money. All these stars you see on the streets, it's not as if they are destined to be like that. They can become the next president if we can do what? Bring our country together. So big shout out to the government, let them do something about it. Benjamin.
Thanks, man. All right, guys. You've heard the man. Lots of people on the streets here. They want to do something. The boys want to work. But there's nothing for the boys to do. That's his own opinion. According to the figures, we are actually out of the recession. But does that translate into more money into the pocket of the average man? You know, that's what we're left to find out. Maybe in the next few months, maybe in the next 1 year, maybe things will get better. I don't know how quickly things will get better, but we remain hopeful. Thank you guys for always joining us on the street. Big shout out to my main man behind the camera, Ufoma Gift. Okay. Ensure you subscribe to our YouTube channel if you've not done that. Like the Facebook page and follow us on Twitter and Instagram, guys. Till I come again next time, my name remains Sean Adetunji. Goodbye.